Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Beach Grove Student News. I'm John.
And I'm Cody. Today we will be taking a look at a recap of Night with Santa, a new club, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Talia with this week's weather forecast.
This weather this week looking really gloomy with today a high of 48 and a low of 38. Tomorrow has a high of 49 and a low of 41 with a 30% chance of rain. Saturday is going to be about the same with the high of 43 and a low of 33, but there is an 80% chance of rain. Finally, Sunday has a high of 48 and a low of 29 with some sun and only a 10% chance of rain. That is all for your daily dose of weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
Friday, December 14th is a visitation for Coach English from 4 to 9 here at the high school. The school has asked for nobody to be here at 3:30 or earlier. Saturday is a service in Greenfield at noon. Expect long lines and make sure to dress appropriately if you plan to go. Please be respectful. If you have any questions, go to the Beach Grove City Schools Facebook page or the Matt English's Journey page. It's Christmas time, and Julia is here to remind us with tips on where you can go Christmas shopping this year.
Christmas Day is quickly approaching, and many stores are packed with Christmas shoppers. A few places you can find some great gifts here in Indianapolis include our local Beach Grove Walmart, the wonderful Southport Target, the Greenwood Park Mall, and of course you can skip the lines this year and visit www.amazon.com. Another great deal to skip the lines and also save money this season is by going to Target.com, where they have just in time for Christmas free shipping. Yes, free shipping. I know that's an awesome deal, especially if you're doing most of your shopping online this year, which I am too, especially in the store in Target and on. I hope you all have the most amazing Christmas season and also don't end up too broke this season. Merry Christmas to all.
The student leadership team put on a very successful event recently. Madison got more.
The student leadership team recently had their Night with Santa event. I decided to speak with Emily Leek, who was very involved with organizing the event, to ask how it went.
The event went really well. All of our work that we put into it really paid off, and we had a great turnout and raised even more money than we could have imagined.
I then asked Emily if she would like to do the event again, and if so, if she would change anything about it.
Yes, we would like to do it again in the future, potentially next year. If I could change it, then I would choose to advertise it more, to get more people there and just expand the amount of people that we can get our information out to.
The student leadership team ended up raising over $1,000 for Riley. With all of that being said, I asked Emily how close they are to their end goal.
Since we did raise over $1,000, we are now more than halfway towards our $10,000 goal.
I then asked Emily what our next event for Riley will be.
So we don't currently have any other events besides our Rally Dance Marathon on the schedule due to the springtime being pretty packed with other sporting events and other events going on in the school. However, our Rally Dance Marathon is on April 20th, so make sure you put that on your calendar and be there for the big event when we have the big reveal of the total amount of money raised.
I finally asked Emily when the dance marathon will take place and what we should all expect from the Riley Dance Marathon.
So it's supposed to start at 6 p.m. and it should end around 11 p.m. You can expect all kinds of dancing, games, money raising, different tournaments going on. We'll just have a big, huge night of celebration to celebrate everything that we've done this entire year, and then have the big reveal at the end of the night to celebrate the total amount of money raised throughout the year.
Make sure to mark your calendars for the Riley Dance Marathon. The student leadership team hopes to see you all there. This has been Madison Stratton for Bgsn.
Yesterday, me and John and some of the Bgsn crew and most of the media students got to go to Wish TV to see their future. Devin Terry got more.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you are very much aware, Wednesdays you do not get your daily dose of Bgsn, and that is because the crew likes to sit down and discuss and take a little break. But this Wednesday, December 12th, we were given the opportunity to take a little trip to the Wish TV headquarters downtown.
Juliet, call
Hoffman with Wish TV, and up next we have Garrett with Christmas.
Good morning, I'm Jonathan Dans with Wish TV, and up next we have your daily dose of sports.
Okay.
Good morning, I'm Malachi with Wish TV, and up next we have John Dans on how Andrew Luck is the best quarterback in the nation.
For everyone here at BGSN, it was absolutely amazing. It was very nice seeing all of the equipment, seeing everything happen in real time. We got to see a show happen live, and we were all behind the scenes. We were all behind the camera, and seeing something that we do on a professional level is it's just very, very satisfying. On top of being able to see a show live, we were given a tour of the entire building. We got to see offices, we got to see different editing bay areas, we got to see the control room, anything that goes into our typical show that you guys see during the week. We were given a full professional tour and an amazing overview of the entire building and how they put on their broadcast every single day. And we would not have been given this opportunity if it weren't for our one and only teacher, Mr. White. I speak for everyone when I say thank you. We all very, very much appreciate the trip. And that is all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Devin Terry. Have an absolutely wonderful afternoon.
Now let's toss it over to Jonathan Dans for sports.
Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to your Daily Dose of Sports. In Beech Grove news, the girls basketball team will travel to Whiteland Community High School tonight in their 8th game of the season. The Lady Hornets are currently 2-5 on the season and are looking to get back on track after losing the last 2 games. Good luck to them. In other Beech Grove athletic news, junior Josh Fryer has been consumed this week after visiting with plenty of D1 schools and even receiving some offers. Just this morning, Notre Dame was in the lobby to meet with him, along with Ohio State, Florida State, Oregon, IU, and Purdue earlier in the week. Fryer has also received offers from Ohio State, Oregon, and Wisconsin just this week, with many more offers prior. We will keep you updated on his recruiting as more colleges begin to offer him. In baseball news, there will be a call-out meeting after school in Mr. Benefield's room. You must attend this meeting if you plan on participating in the spring. If you're currently in a winter sport, you will not have to attend, although you might need to talk to Coach Benefield about this. If you have any questions, you can email him or see him in his room. In Pacers news, they stayed home last night to host the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks were 3rd in the East, and the Pacers were 4th. Oladipo returned, although his minutes were limited. He still managed a double-double along with Sabonis and Thad Young. Young had 25 points, and Miles Turner had 23. Overall, it was a great team effort to get this much-needed win in Vic's return. College basketball is in full swing, and here I am with the current rankings and more information.
Hello, everyone. It is winter time, which means it's college basketball time. Currently, Kansas is the #1 team in the country, followed by Duke, Tennessee, Gonzaga, and Michigan. Gonzaga was #1 but lost to Tennessee last weekend. Duke had been #1 as well at one point before losing to Gonzaga and Maui early in the season. Both Kansas and Michigan have yet to lose any games, and the national champion from last year has not been doing so well. The Villanova Wildcats are currently ranked 17th and are coming off a big loss to Big 5 rival and Ivy League member Penn. Not Penn State, Penn. Now, I asked Nick Anslet, who himself is an open Louisville fan, about who he thinks is going to win this title this year. Here's his take.
I got Duke playing Kansas in the Final Four, probably.
Many people argue who the true #1 team in the country is, and here's what Nick said about who he thinks it is.
I think it's Duke.
Many people agree with Nick that Duke is the best team talent-wise in the country, so I asked him who he thinks has the best chance to beat Duke when Duke is at their best. Here's what he said.
I mean, obviously besides Gonzaga, I think it'd probably have to be like Kansas, honestly. They're pretty good and underrated.
Duke's next game is against Princeton on Tuesday, December 18th, while Kansas will host the reigning national champs Villanova this Saturday, the 15th. For BGSN Sports, I am Jonathan Dans. Have a good day.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified when we go live. I'm Cody.
And I'm Posse. Have an amazing day, Hornets.